Jay from Team DMA at it again with another video. So this video is regarding the the $25, as you can see at the very top. So I didn't want to make one because I already know starting from 50 to 55 all the way to 130 are decent decks, and you can see me duel against go against like 3-4 negations per turn, and all it has is one illusion, one dragoon, and one magician souls. It's not even that broken, but because I know how to play the dark magician, you see how ugly it turns. Like ugly as in like it's crazy, man. But people have been asking, requesting for the starter deck, like if it was an official. And to be honest with you, I refuse to make a $10 to $15 starter deck because at that point it's a waste of my time, and it's not an attack on anyone. It's not an attack on anyone specifically or at a group or anything like that, like people who like $10 to $15 decks. It's because if I were to make a deck, I care about the dark magician, and that's one of the reasons why some people make fun of me, make fun of my channel, make fun of me as an individual, because they say I'm too serious, but they don't understand. I care. I have some attachment to the dark magician deck. Like I said earlier, like when Dark Magician started, I was the only one competing at locals and YCS with Dark Magician. As you guys already know, there I have several witnesses that went with me to that famous the Teledad era, uh, and it was crazy. My tables were full while I was playing Dark Magician. I played Dark Magician before anybody else did, and winning locals with it. And I brought it back in 2019, and then I've been doing a lot of work on it. So I have attachment to the deck. I put a lot of work and effort into them, and then it shows. And then it's hard to rival it because the decks are meant to be budget, but they do work. They work better than the top tier decks that people are playing, and that's why I don't want to go too budget because it's a waste of time in my opinion, and then also it's a waste of a deck because it's not gonna win. The main point for me is that I want the decks to win. I don't care about anything else because I don't want people to suffer like emotional stress. It sounds dumb, but there's a lot of people that suffer emotional stress, emotional damage. There's people who suffer from that, and I don't like that because I think you don't need to. And this is why I make these decks because I make the opponent suffer emotional damage, but I don't because I win. And then people cry about every card I play. They cry about, but in reality, it just means they suck. They don't know how to win because you shouldn't be using excuses. So here's the deck. Let's go over it quickly. If you don't see a marking, one or two things: either there are a few cents, or they're not included. Two of them are actually there's three. There's Magician Souls that's not included, Illusion of Chaos, and then Preparation, obviously, because that's what you needed for that. So there's some not included, and we'll go over those slots. Let's go over this. So you have the two Dark Magician, and then the first one that has a marking of one. The one represents either $1 or whatever number it has. That's what it means. Like if there's a two, it means $2. So the United Dragon got a reprint is $1. And then you have Banker Tops. Those are a few cents. Illusion Illusion of what's it? Magician of Dark Illusion. Those are a few cents. And then the Bestial, both of those are supposed to be switched for Baldrake. Those are a few cents. And then Apprentice Illusion, one, a Dark Magician together with the Rod. Those are a few cents. And the Prophecy is $1. And like I said, the Magician Soul is not included. And then you have the Jester. Interestingly enough, it's $2. Don't ask me, I have no clue. And then the Illusion of Chaos, I think it's like $3 to $5. And then the Dark Magic Attack, Secrets, those are a few cents. And then again, we got another one for $1, the Feather. Then we have the Knowledge, few cents. Upstart, I think it's a few cents. And then you have Preparation doesn't count. And then you have Call by $1, Twin Twister, Super Poly. Um, those are $1. And then you can see the other ones like the Secrets, Restage, Right Hand. Those are a few cents. And then the whole playset of Dark Magic Circle are $1, and then the Salvation is like $1 to $2, and then you have the Grave secret ancient organism, grave of the secret ancient organism. So that card was $10 for a while, and then it went down to about $5, and then $2.50. Then it went to $1. I bought 2 playsets, I think, and I gave 2 away, and I kept the rest for myself. I don't know what they are now, but I bought them for $1 a copy. There can only be one or just a few cents. The whole playset of Skill Drain is $1 because we have so many reprints now. And then the Eternal Souls are $1 to $2 each, and then you have the Dark Bribe. So that completes it. Now people are gonna say, no, it's not complete, Jay, because you took out the Souls and the Illusion of Chaos. Well, you can add hand traps there, like Effect Veilers, or you can add Ash Blossoms, you can add DD Crows, you can add basically anything there. You can add anything that you like can be added there. So it is complete because all you have to do is fill those spots with something that does similar to those. So you would either play more draw power or fusion deployments for that, and that's it. That's gonna take care of the deck. Moving on to the bottom, all the cards that have ones are included in the $25 one. So you have the Dragon Knight, and then you have Starving Venom, Naruto, Scareclaw, Nightmare Phoenix, Crawley, and then after that you have the Moon Maiden, and that's all you get for it. It's like, to actually make it, it's probably like $25. If you're struggling, you might end up going more into the 30. But me, like, I calculated some of the cards I already have, and the total price came out to a little bit under 25. So that's not really bad. And it's not really bad at all for what the deck does. It's pretty broken. If you see me duel, I duel this with this deck. And as I duel, I try not to use Souls and Illusion of Chaos. And I won't go into my extra deck except for those monsters. But whenever my opponent's too strong, I switch. And I start linking into ugly, nasty cards. And then also I start searching for Magician Souls and Illusion of Chaos to get something. But other than that, I leave the deck normal. Like, if you go see my duels, I think I posted somewhere around 12 duels so far with this deck. And you see that, like, if you don't believe me, look at it. All it is just playing the regular deck. I don't even touch my extra deck. There's duels I don't touch it at all, and I still win duels. I'm doing that on purpose just to show you the power of the deck. It's not a joke. And sometimes you use all of these cards, sometimes you don't. The $65 one comes with the Magician Souls and Illusion of Chaos, but it does not have the extra deck. It has everything except the Dragoon and the Dark Magicians, I believe. And obviously the Sky Striker Azalea is not included in there, but it does have the other ones. And then once you move on to the 130, it's this whole deck as you see it. In fact, the what's it called, the Magician of Dark Illusion, that one's not there. I actually have 2 apprentice magicians, or I can add something else, but it does have everything else. And I think I took the Jester out because the reality is I switched the Illusion of Chaos, I'm sorry, the Dark Magician of Dark Illusion, the one by Papertops, right here, and then I added the Jester to replace the two Apprentice Illusion. But you can pretty much put anything. I just did that because it's kind of hard to squeeze $25 and have a really nasty deck. It has, I go through a lot of negations. If you don't believe me, go look at the duels. And guaranteed, no one will be able to make a deck as powerful as this, because I believe I'm a master of doing hyper low budget decks and super powerful where you can compete with just about anything and then saving a lot of money. If someone wants to challenge me, this is the challenge that I do to everyone in the world, to every YouTuber, to prove that this deck is as cheap as I said. The deck how I said in this video, the $25 one. If anyone thinks they can make a cheaper deck, show me. And and I might give one away for free, like after someone shows me that they built a cheaper deck. Now, here's the catch. Anyone can build a deck. Even I can say I built this deck for free because literally I can, right? Because I buy and sell cards and I use it as a profit. So basically this deck was for free for me. But here's the thing. Show that you can beat some decks, some powerful decks. Because as you've seen on the duels that I posted, and I have to end this video right now, I went against Shifter. I went against D-Barrier. I went against Ash, Droll, Baron. I've gone even against a Dragoon. I went against a mirror match, a Turbo, Dark Mission Turbo. I went against a bunch of ugly, powerful, like top tier 1 style decks. You can't be top tier 0 with this one. It's a bit hard, but you can be all the meta, and then you can meet top tier decks. You can struggle against. If you know how to play it correctly, you will win some duels. So I'm happy with this build. It's pretty broken strong, and for 25, I guarantee you there's nobody that can beat me. If anybody wants to take that challenge, build your own Dark Magician, and then show me. I'll go to your channel, I'll see the duels, and I'll be able to tell for sure. I can tell when people are lying because they rig the duels. The way that I do it, like you show that I summon a rod, then they negate it, then I play another card, they negate that card too. And then I'll do another move to set up, and then when it's their turn, they blow up my whole board. Like my board is all in the graveyard, and I still win the duel. And this is with this budget deck. I'm having like a Baron together with like a Solemn Judgment, a bunch of stuff that I'm dealing with simultaneously, and it doesn't matter, the deck still wins. So that's why I trust the deck. And I know a lot of people jibber jabber a lot, but when you look at their duels, and I'm not talking about any other decks, I'm talking about Dark Magician here. They can't back up their words. I can any day, anytime. And that's going to be the end of the video. $25. Let me know if you like it. If that's going to be the deck that people prefer, then it's going to be up for sale for $25. It's going to have a structure deck box custom made for it. If you would like me, if you would like to purchase any of the custom boxes, or you want me to create one for you, reach out to me on the Discord, send me an image, and I can take a look at the box and try to recreate it for you. And that's going to be it. The box is free. And then also on the structure decks, I'm going to include some packs in it, and I might just throw in some dice. So the total value, like if you were to try to make the deck and recreate it with the packs and everything, it's somewhere around $45 to $50 for the deck is what it's going to be. So it's hard for people to recreate it because a lot of the stuff I get for free. That's why I could just give it away for free, because it's for free, so I give it away for free. And that's the end of the video, you guys. Hopefully you like it. Comment, subscribe, leave a like, and that's it. So God bless. Take care. Dark Magic Attack.